YouTube. No, just kidding.
Stupid.
Now we're back, Bayou City Boys. You know what it is. Talking about your Houston and our Houston sports teams. If you want to claim the Texans, I understand if you don't want to. But let's start there.
I saw a picture of Tom Brady photoshopped in a Texans outfit. And people are saying we should sign him.
It's like I'm not even entertaining.
I'm not even entertaining.
No, I know.
That's all you got. Get the fuck up. I'm wondering why the Chronicle talking about should we trade for Lamar Jackson. I think I said that shit like 3 months ago.
Yeah, they did come out. The Ravens did come out and say that they're going to keep him and they're going to franchise tag him if they don't want to. That he's their QB of the future.
Yeah, we all knew that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think Kron's just trying to fish for some clicks for sure.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I would have clicked it and read it, so they got me.
Me too.
I did see that. I mean, everybody's eyes are on Sean Payton and the head coaching job.
Yeah,
He says
the
that
big
they
news.
wanted mid-rounders, and from what his GM's saying is he wants one of those Gruden trades for 2 first rounds.
For Sean Payton,
Yeah,
no can do, my friend. No can do.
and Texans fans are
You
like,
couldn't talk me into one, much less two.
that's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't feel like we need him that bad.
Yeah,
We kind of do, but we need the players more.
I know that's what I'm saying. I don't think we need him bad enough to give up the first round picks.
if it was like,
Ben Johnson going back to Detroit, man, that was like, you know what that was like.
yeah, that was a gut check for sure. Of
A kick in the dick.
yeah, yeah.
A kick in the dick.
Yeah, I mean that was one of those things where I think it really hurt a lot of people's boards for head coaches because what he did in Detroit was special, honestly, and it's one of those things that we're gonna have to see what happens now. You still got Kafka, you still got D'Amico Ryans, you still got the offensive and defensive coordinator from Philadelphia, still got the defensive.
So let's
coordinator
think about this,
from
right?
Texans.
Let's
I mean,
think
from
about this.
Broncos.
Johnson's out. Sean Payton's probably out anyway because we didn't even have the sense to go meet him in person. We did that shit on Zoom.
That's
Fucking
funny.
idiots. So to me, number one has to be Shane Steichen, and 2 would have to be D'Amico,
That's what I was gonna say. I think D'Amico Ryans is top 2.
and then probably Kafka 3. But you know, you don't have to stick to that fucking list. Like, if shit gets bad, go fucking interview Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
Go interview Brian Flores. Like, find somebody. Fuck.
I mean, we've talked about it before. I don't care what the national media of ESPN and Fox Sports, they have an agenda to do. So anybody that says that it's not an attractive job, bruh, you have draft capital, you have money.
And you're a fucking coach in the NFL.
There's only, like we've said, there's only 32 teams.
Yeah, there's only 32.
That means there's only 32 jobs, and not all of them are open right now.
Exactly.
We can't afford to get it wrong, though, bro.
No, I agree, but I feel like everybody was, D'Amico Ryans is not gonna take an interview with us. Here he is taking an interview with us.
But do you really want D'Amico?
No, I don't. I'm not saying I want it. What I'm saying is though that narrative of this organization's trash, nobody's gonna want to be there and everything. Is that a narrative by the national media only, or is that a narrative by NFL personnel? Because you've had already a bunch of coaches interview and be interested in the job for the same reasons that we've said. You may get a young quarterback, you may get a young receiver, a young defensive player to come on, an already young team that has talent. Like, it's one of those things where I can't say, I'm not going to, say that we haven't had our mishaps for sure, but we've talked about it before. Football, you can change it fast.
I'm going to be honest with you. The more I look at that list, like, Steichen's probably the only one on that list I want. Other than that, I'll trade a pick for Peyton. Like, I might have to get desperate. I'll be honest. I don't want D'Amico Ryans as our coach. He ain't ready.
Desperate times call
He's
for
not
Sean
what we
Payton.
need. He's not what we need.
Yeah, I don't want. I honestly, I've said I want an offensive coordinator. I want somebody that's going to run the offense with a young uh, quarterback, young offense, and then we can build the rest. I mean, you said it before. Will bring people with him probably, so you're going to get a more in-depth coaching staff, which is what we need. I just feel if it's not him, then I'm okay with Sean Payton for maybe one of the picks or something next year, so one of those Cleveland picks. But
So basically, you're saying I'll give you Cleveland's picks from next year
yeah, I
if you'll
traded
take it.
Deshaun for Payton.
But I'm still getting 2 first-round picks immediately out of that deal. So we're basically putting it on a credit card. So
Yeah,
you got to figure out a way to. You let me do that from next year, then I'll figure out a way to recoup a first-round pick somehow. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a second. Who knows? I'll do that if I had to.
Yeah, it's just murky right now with Peyton saying one thing and the GM saying another thing. But I mean, it's war room talk. It's see what the most I can get. I mean, you look at the competition the Texans have if they were going after Peyton. Broncos literally gave up a bunch for Russell Wilson. So what do they have left? Carolina is probably the one that could if they wanted it, but that's I don't even think they're looking for a head coach really.
I think Denver's the spot for him.
I think he is too, but that's
The
what I'm
only
saying.
thing reason I can think he wouldn't go to Denver is because that division is hard.
Yeah, probably one of the hardest in football, arguably easily the hardest in the AFC.
Clearly, I mean, Russell Wilson went over there and shit the bed, so
He needs help.
Yeah, he did.
So
I'm just saying, like, I'm tired of thinking about getting a coach and worrying about if he's smart enough. Like, somebody has to go in there and lead the team. Like, that's what the team needs, a fucking leader. And then we'll get smart people to work with you. Like, go lead the men. That's what we need because nobody respects your fucking Cully.
I still keep seeing people say that J.J. Watt should be the coach, and I'm about ready to slap every Texans fan that I meet because, goddamn.
I mean, one, you can't do that because not all of them are saying that dumb stuff.
Yeah, I know, but like, still.
I mean, if they say that dumb stuff, I wouldn't even waste my breath on them. Like,
yeah, you should feel dumber for listening to it.
It's not that I'm listening to it; it's just they say it a lot, man.
I muted them. I couldn't deal with it anymore. The fact that people think that Mattress Mac has more money than all the 3 owners that own these teams, you do not understand millions versus billions, and it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, people are saying Mattress Mac should go buy the fucking team because he'd be a better owner, and then people were saying that he should go and close off the rest. He
would be the worst owner.
I know.
He couldn't bet.
He's not going to bet on the team. He's just going to bet the whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen what happens when you bet on your team. You turn into Calvin Ridley.
Well, he's on Jacksonville. I forgot that. So he's in our division now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a weird ass fucking situation, though. It had to do with dumb stuff. But yeah, no, Mattress Mac is worth $300 million, and the team is worth, I think, $3 billion or $1 billion. Either way, a lot more than he has. That man will have to set up a lot more gambling and sell a lot more
easily fucking get like an ownership group, like you can buy in.
Yeah, I mean,
but I mean, even then, Mattress Mac.
I thought that was hilarious what they did to Cal McNair at the Rockets game last night. There's like 30 people stood up and were yelling at him, "Sell the team, sell the team."
I'm just like, y'all are wasting your breath too. Like the way Caleb listens to these people on Facebook, that's those people that like sell the team.
I don't listen to him.
I'm a billionaire. I'm not going to listen to you. Like, I don't have to listen. Dan Snyder still owns the damn Commanders. You think that Cal McNair...
There's a little bit of a difference. The difference is Snyder's the dad. Right?
Yeah.
Cal has siblings who could pressure him into selling it. So I think we need to stop fucking with Cal and start making fun of his sister. Put the pressure on that hoe to make Cal sell the team.
Hey, your sister's ugly.
Actually, she's the one that saved us from the Josh McGowan experience.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, my biggest gripe with Texans fans is you can't you can't sit here and be like, "Oh man, you remember when Cal did this, bro?" First of all, that was his dad. At least get your facts straight.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe you remember whenever Nick did this. That was Bill O'Brien's trade. Get that right. Oh, well, what about when he did this? That was Rick Smith's trade. Get that right.
I was thinking about that earlier. Like the things we give Nick credit for are the jobs he did in New England. When we came here and asked you to do new shit, you're bad at the new shit, but you're good at the other shit. So
that's why I said if you're gonna trust him, you have to trust him blindly.
But I'm kind of thinking that's why you need a head coach who wants some power.
And I think he's already there, but I also feel like there has to be a balance of it. Like he said, he goes, I mean, you kind of saw it in the Astros side. Dusty and the GM Click did not get along at all, and Dusty ended up winning over Click. This one was Nick over Lovey. Nobody complained whenever Click, that was a great GM, lost his job. Nobody was sitting here like, "Oh, you need to be fired too, Dusty." Why? Because he won. But
that's all that matters, though.
But I mean, I get it. But it's like it's just contradicting yourself. Like in the fact of it, don't throw glass at a if you don't throw a rock at a glass shed, house. Whatever the hell that shit is. All
don't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Yeah, whatever he said. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just one of those things where I feel there's just so much. Like everybody's waiting for the Astros. That and the two other teams are just trash right now. That's all people can do is complain. Which is kind of sad because there's so much to do still in Houston and everybody is just still miserable.
But it's not only that. It's like if you really know like Texans shit, you could see the path. It's like I understand what we have to do to get better and how long that's going to take. Yeah. Like there's not like an amount of money you can throw at anything in football and it get better unless you fucking pay for a Tom Brady or something. Like,
yeah,
but even then, that's not for sure.
My biggest gripe is Nick has told you pretty much pieces of the plan. We're gonna get younger. We want to get we want to get a coach, a young coach that grows with the team. Unless we all know Sean Payton, which is an exception.
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell am I gonna go after Tom Brady? Why am I going to go after Lamar? Why am I going to trade or go for Derek Carr or somebody like that? Like that's not like.
That's literally punting on a quarterback this year, and saying that the last two meant absolutely nothing. Like we wasted y'all's time for 2 years.
Yeah. And we've said it before. This is a crucial year. Nick's on the hot seat. It seems like Cal's on the hot seat. It seems like, I mean, if you go out there and you take second place in this division, fans are gonna forget all about it. Oh man, we're coming. Here we go. Next year is gonna be all right.
100%.
Always like that. You're gonna have to win the division. You may be right under Jacksonville.
You have to do better. See. You can't be bad the same way 3 games in a row anymore. Like you can't do that no more. You have to change shit every week. Like when something's wrong, fix it. And Levy didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, he did. I mean, everybody asked him, why the hell are you still playing Rex Burkhead? In the final game, he didn't play him, and look what we did. Amazing.
But also, like, just understanding, like, what he does is, like, he's okay letting you move the ball. You just don't score in the red zone. The problem he don't understand is, like, you have to cycle those players in and out there, bro. Like, use everybody because Roy Lopez ain't meant to play 70 fucking plays every game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kept playing the same folks over and over until you wore them the fuck out. Didn't change no scheme. Didn't do nothing to help him.
Bro, that's not Lovey's fault. He didn't have talent, bro.
Well, you had bodies. Shit.
He didn't have talent, so he kept playing the same useless players that were doing absolutely freaking nothing. And then when he finally took him out, Christian Kirksey's, the other guys started doing shit. But it's not Lovey's fault. It's Nick's fault for.
But I told you that dude sucked 2 seasons ago.
No, I know that. I knew it. I believed you. I saw it. I was like, holy dude, this dude sucks. But it's not, Lovey had to play him. He's a starter, bro.
But you're telling me there's nobody in that building that could go to him all the time and be like, I told you this motherfucker sucks.
That's probably why he got fired.
Most people probably do, but he just didn't want to listen to him. because he said, "Nah, at the end of the day, I'm the coach. I do what I want."
No, they probably weren't doing it. That's what I think, because his son was the linebacker coach and shit, and he had no D coordinator. So who was telling him no? Stupid ass shit. That's why I didn't care he got fired.
A lot of people didn't.
I want a new.
It makes me nervous though.
Head coach, man.
Why?
Because if you get it wrong, we're gonna suck for a long fucking time. That's why.
Mm-hmm. What if we get Sean Payton and then we suck still, and then you get to fire?
You're still gonna suck. You want to because they're gonna. I mean, what constitutes him not succeeding after you hired him? Like 4 or 5 years, and then you rebuild again in 4. Fuck that. Get a real coach in here.
Yeah. Now you need, if you're gonna get. I mean, we can move on to the draft part of it. If you're gonna go and draft a quarterback, which luckily Stroud came out, so now you got 2 options.
You got 3, bro. If Will Levis is there, I'm 50-50 that the Texans would be 50-50 on Levis and Stroud. Like, I don't think they would favor one over the other. I really don't.
I mean, if Bryce goes, I mean, there's a lot of variables now. Thank you, Lovey, for this.
My point is like, be okay with all 3, because there's a path to all one of the 3.
I'm not going to be happy with the third, but I mean, if you want to be that, I'll be miserable until April. That's fine. I just can't do it. I can't do and it's not them. It's me listening to national media of all this. The next Josh Allen. I was like, oh, here we go. Like,
okay, so let me say this to you, because I did watch some of this tape. Take that bullshit away. Stop. I told you to quit listening to these.
I just wanted to see what you said. I don't listen to national media. I barely watch this shit.
There's things to work with.
Yeah, I mean, that's any young QB.
Yeah. I don't think he's Josh Allen, but I'm not automatically going to declare him a bust either.
Yeah. I mean, you look at odds of quarterbacks, and I mean, majority of them have been panning out. Not saying they're superstars, but they've been quality quarterbacks that you get maybe a good 4 to 5 years out of. You know, you have a few that you're still trying to figure out. What is Justin Fields? I mean, you hopefully don't get a dud like Zach Wilson, but you're still, you know, trying to figure it out. And as long as we get a quarterback that is good enough to give us some wins, I mean, it takes. Look at what Justin Herbert did not do. Exactly my freaking point. Dude, everybody's high up on this fool, and then he bombed it in a crucial game. I mean, we've seen that before too. Thank you, Deshaun. But yeah, exactly my point.
But you're not thinking about it the right way. It's because Josh Allen's no Trevor Lawrence. That's why Trevor Lawrence won that game.
Word. 1,000% sure Calvin would agree with you.
I know. That's why I said it. I was just fucking with y'all.
I was like, where is he going with this?
God damn it. Calvin says some stupid shit. You're stupid, Calvin. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think we have a good chance. We're going to get a quarterback. I just hope that we pick the right one. Are you okay with either one that we pick, Zach?
Did you just say you're okay with it? Oh, you got to be okay with it.
I know that, but I'm saying
that's the problem is we have to be okay with it.
I know that.
I don't want to be okay with it because I want. You always forever know I wanted Bryce Young.
I know you do. That's why I'm asking if we don't get Bryce Young.
No, I'm going to be okay with it because it's our quarterback.
Yeah.
If you see combine and you start seeing them all 3 shine, will it be a little better?
They're gonna Will Levis is gonna shine.
But I'm saying, like, is it gonna be like the whole situation with Davis Mills, like you were at the beginning, where you watched all the practices and everything, and you got hyped watching him? Are you gonna be like that with whoever we get, or are you just gonna have to be like, fuck, I have to be okay with it. It doesn't matter.
What?
So are you gonna?
That's not a fair question because my hype in Davis Mills came from the fact that like nobody gave a fuck.
No, I know, but I
was hyped on the dude, but it was just because I was hyped on him, and you can't. It's not the same.
You were. I'm talking about how you were hyped on. You were watching videos of him throwing, and you were like, "Bro, I can hear the wind coming off the shit when he throws and shit like that."
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's organic.
I know, but I'm saying, are
if
you
we
gonna
draft anybody other than Bryce Young, I can't give you organic because I'm tolerating what you give me, not what I want.
I know, but that's what I meant. Are you like in a situation where
I couldn't. It couldn't replicate that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, are you gonna like watch and out of nowhere start feeling organic like that?
I'm gonna talk our player up. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be his number one fan. And you're not gonna say nothing fucked up to me about it because that's our player. You know what I'm saying?
I just meant, are you gonna like figure out a way to?
I'm gonna tell you what y'all need to know about these three foods, right?
Here we go.
So Will Levis, your hope for him is that he develops some brains.
He sounds like a wrestler.
Think a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the tools, you can put it together between the ears, kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
know where this is going.
CJ Stroud, he needs to develop some balls. Like, if he went into the games with more of like, I'm a bad dude, he would do even better, I think. Not be fake Deshaun fucking bad dude.
Yeah.
And Bryce Young needs some muscles. If he was 3 inches taller and 20 pounds heavier, it'd be no doubt who the first player taken.
Well, Bryce Young is coming to the right city if he gets drafted by the Texans to put on muscle.
I still believe it to be true also that Bryce Young is coming here. And the only reason I feel that way has absolutely nothing to do with the Houston Texans. I just think that I find it really hard to believe for a team like the Colts to trade all that shit up for a small player.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah,
if they're trading all that, they're gonna end up going for Levis or
Stroud.
And from what a lot of people are saying, sadly, and I mean, I'm cool with it because I do want Bryce, is they're like, oh, the last little quarterback that came in was Zach Wilson. I'm like, cool, keep comparing him.
Yeah,
keep comparing him.
Yeah, come on.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Zach Wilson.
Catch me with that bullshit on April 27th when fucking Bryce Young got that Texans hat on. I'm on high alert until that day.
You're on high alert even after that day.
No, because if we get Bryce Young, I'll be good.
But you'll find something else to be on high alert about. That's what I meant. That's just who you are.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Bryce Young would be dope to have here.
I just want a fucking quarterback, man.
I know.
I want a quarterback.
I know.
I want a receiver. I want an interior D lineman, a receiver, a linebacker, a kicker, a center.
Well, I think Dallas's kicker will be available soon. So.
Yeah. Do you just want a whole new team, Dan?
I do. I would like to be there with them on draft day.
You wanna.
They should let us go, right?
War room
and hang out in the gallery. So like we'll just be talking shit from the back. Like, don't do it. He sucks. Don't do it.
We're gonna get kicked out somehow.
Not if we're invited.
We'll still figure out a way to get kicked out.
They're like, all right, that's enough for y'all guys. Thanks. Second round, we don't need you. Oh, okay.
If we get Bryce, it's fine. Fine.
So, I guess we're all Bryce first, second pick.
It's for sure. That's what we want.
A quarterback, I guess, is we're going with.
Yeah, we're going with quarterback. One of those three are going to be a Texan. So,
and I know we talked about it, Zach, on the Texans draft video. What about 12th? Because I know that's the one where a lot of people are saying that we can't be picky. We can't.
No bullshit. You can be whatever you want.
They're like, no, you need talent. You can't go for pick. You got to get the best player at 12. You can't go for a specific need at 12, is what I've been hearing.
Here's the thing that nobody said yet. So before the draft, you'll have free agency. You know if Brandon Cooks is still going to be here.
Yep.
So if he's here, we probably might go best player, best defender. If he's not, you're going receiver. You might go receiver anyway.
Yeah. I feel like Brandon Cooks is going to be traded before the draft for sure for capital.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I think it'd be stupid to trade him.
No, I mean, I get it too, but I do feel that there's whoever the coach is, it's going to be like how I feel Arizona treated with Kyler Murray. When the new GM came in, he's like, I ain't tolerating any BS. Like,
I just feel like this. If you don't draft a receiver, if you don't draft a receiver early, outside receiver, then you have none.
No, yeah, I agree, but I feel with Cooks, it's one of those things where if the way he's already acting, he's throwing tantrums still, he's still every time in the damn media being negative the whole damn time. Bro, I know you went out, bro. It's the off season. Just go home,
I
relax, do
just feel
whatever.
like no matter what, they're gonna be like, oh, Jacksonville went and got Christian Kirk for Trevor Lawrence. Well, I don't gotta go get a Christian Kirk if I already got a Brandon Cooks. I'm
Yeah.
ahead of the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like whoever the coach is gonna have to sit down, him, Nick, and Cooks, and be like, hey, this is our plan. We're getting a quarterback. You're gonna have somebody to throw you the damn ball. We're trying to revamp this offense. This is the plan. Are you down with it? Yeah. If not, then okay. Well, we're gonna find you a suitor. If not, then hey, you're stuck here again, and better shoot the
But
ball.
that makes a big difference to me between waiting on a receiver at 34 or going one at 12, because I think you could still get a good receiver at 34, but you could get a really good receiver at 12. But if I don't need the really good and I could take a really good pass rusher at 12, that makes a difference to me.
No, yeah. I mean, that's why I said like, what are the options? Because I mean, like you said, it matters. We'll know. I mean, we'll know after free agency. Also, I mean, it's going to be coach. Then once coach, it's going to be a landslide of free agency, and then all eyes are on draft after that, and you'll know pretty much kind of what every team needs in the draft a little more. And I mean, we'll see how we do in free agency also with all eyes
Fucking
on.
not good. Roquan Smith went back to Baltimore, motherfucker.
God damn it.
Don't worry, we'll get that offensive lineman from the Bengals.
Who? Lyle? Oh, Sharping? Fuck that dude. We gave him away to him.
Oh man, it was so hard to find a picture of him. I found one picture of him and it was all blurry, and I was like, "Damn, he does suck." You can't even find shit on Google.
Bum ass. We cut him, and then they go start him.
That's your favorite player.
So I guess what Dream is Steichen, Bryce,
or Peyton. I mean, to me, I would just have to ask D'Amico. It's like, bro, who's your offensive coordinator? That's what I want to know. If he told me who his offensive coordinator was, I would have
like,
different.
oh man, I really like what Pep did.
Oh no. Ooh, he gonna make me smoke a cigarette. What if D'Amico gets one of them Kubiak boys?
That'd be kind of good. That's what I feel like. I mean, you go into a game plan for sure, and I believe what the ones that are in playoffs they can't, and on teams they can only meet virtual, I believe, and then the other ones can meet in person. And so I mean that's why they said it's going to take a little while. But I think we're on. I mean, I'm cool with if it makes sense, then yeah. I mean, that's fine with me.
It's probably not going to make sense.
What?
Just in general, whatever you think makes sense is probably not going to make sense.
That's not what I want to hear, bro.
I'm sorry, but that's just the way. I mean, that's the way the Pez dispenser pops out candy for the Houston Texans, man.
The 4 and 5 options we have, I'm fine with, because it's not like we're the only team like, oh, let's go get Hines Ward and nobody else in the damn league or high school or college is being like, hey, you know, that dude's a good freaking coach. Oh, McCowan, he hasn't even coached the damn high school team. That's a good pick right there. Like, that scares me.
Yeah, that does.
A coach or an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator that has, I mean, like, look at Broncos defensive coordinator. That dude was the only bright spot of that whole damn organization, pretty much, with that defense.
It just makes me nervous that D'Amico is a great defensive coordinator. He don't have that talent here. What is he gonna? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I kind of feel like no. I mean,
all the youngsters think they could drive when their mama buys them a new Mustang, but getting that old ass beater and see what you can do with it.
I don't know. We spoke about it before. I just feel offense is where the league's going. I want offensive minded. I want an offensive coordinator. My favorite pick outside of Ben Johnson since he left is Steichen from Eagles. What he did with Jalen Hurts and all them. I want that with the young QB. Nice offense. I mean, look at what offense does. And Detroit.
Plus, he's the only person that really has a lot of coordinator experience.
Yeah.
The other guys are like 1 year, 2 year. You know what I mean? This guy's been coaching behind people for a little second. So
brings cred. and all that stuff. So I mean, we'll see. We got a long damn way away. We still got playoffs. Then we got free agency. Then we got draft.
I remember when we used to be in the playoffs.
Pepperidge Farm.
Haven't heard those words in years.
We ain't been right since they blew the lead to Kansas City. We legitimately have not done anything right since we blew that lead. Nothing.
Very true.
They got to do a fucking thing right.
I saw a.
No, you backtrack this string of bad luck. That's where the fuck it starts.
I put it in the back of my head.
I saw a thing on Reddit today in the Texans group. Somebody said that they want us to get Aaron Rodgers.
Why the fuck would Aaron Rodgers want to come here?
Exactly.
He don't even want to play there. Why would he want to come here?
Exactly. These people.
The only reason he would rather come here than there is because he's trying to get away from Cali.
I don't even want that at all. They can't even ever go through free agency because they don't know what the hell he's doing ever. Like, I'm good. I don't.
I want a rookie quarterback because it was different when Deshaun came. Like,
the city was
no matter what, you have 2 years of blind hope behind a rookie quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
You have pieces, young pieces. That's what I'm saying. You have Stingley, even though a lot of y'all hate him right now just because Sauce got ranked first in an NFL all pro thing. Whatever.
I mean, that does mean something.
No, I mean, I get it, but damn, like.
No, yeah, it's not Stingley's fault. I mean.
Like, they're like, oh, he should have came back and proven himself. For what? For what?
For
what?
what?
A season that meant nothing? Oh, hey, bro, go out there, though, and, try it out. No, it's stupid. Oh, Petrie. Oh, he was luck. Okay, yeah.
Who was luck?
Oh, Petrie was luck.
That we got him?
Yeah, that we got him.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started. People with Dameon Pierce that he was okay. I'm not saying that he's
those are the two steals of the draft almost.
Yeah.
The only thing you could get mad at, and the third person who might be a steal, is we traded up to get Michi and passed on George Pickens.
Yeah, and that was one thing I saw too, where people were like, "Oh, Michi's a bust," and
he never played. There's not one professional snap.
How are you blaming him for getting leukemia? Like, these are actual people that write articles for NFL content, and you're getting mad at a guy for getting leukemia. Are you that serious? I'm gonna find the tweet and post it in this damn video because I remember that shit. And people were roasting him like, how the hell are you gonna blame him? Like, I get it. We've said it. Green, maybe, hopefully he turns into a solid backup or something. I mean,
who, Kenyon?
Yeah, Kenyon Green.
No, he can definitely be a starter in this league. Bro. Don't be surprised if they don't trade Tunsil and move Kenyon Green to left tackle. Don't be fucking surprised.
Well, I mean, different coaches come in and mess with talent and everything for sure. And so I'm giving it hope. I want to know what we have first. You have talent. You're gonna have free agents. People are gonna want to come here. I don't care what the hell anybody says.
And plus, we have money, so
people want to get. And that's one thing Nick was good at. Like you said, you got the extra bit of the toothpaste. Out of some people, and I think it's gonna happen. I think we'll get some free agents. No, don't be going dumb and thinking we're getting gonna go trade for DeAndre and shit like that.
Yeah,
but
no, we don't need DeAndre.
Like, be logical, and if you can't be logical, then just don't even say nothing.
We don't need DeAndre. We don't need Derek Carr. We don't need Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers.
No, but we should be trying to go trade for people. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's fine.
Give you a 6, 4,
no. Just think about positions that we can't upgrade immediately. We need to be better. Linebacker, tight end. We don't draft those well, so let's go get it somehow.
Yeah.
So then you look at a team like Tampa, right? They fucking suck. Brady's about to leave. They might be willing to give some shit up. All right, what's it gonna cost me to get Devin White off that team?
Yeah.
Somebody like that.
And get Gesicki for tight end,
Nah, come on, bro.
Zach was all high and it just.
Let me see. Tight end. Who do I want to steal? You think Carolina will trade us Tommy Tremble?
Probably. I don't even know who that is.
What? Okay, then yeah, get Tommy Tremble out Carolina.
He's like the disrespect.
Dude, talking to Zach about sports sometimes is like talking to somebody who knows about skateboarders from like the 80s that you've never heard of.
I mean, what are you watching? If you're not remembering what's going on, what are you watching?
I don't know, man. I got epilepsy. I don't remember shit half of the time.
If they're not good in fantasy, Caleb don't know them.
That's not entirely true. It's
Somewhere,
true to a point.
That's their defense.
Yeah, it's true to a point, but not entirely.
I'm just saying. Well, you don't watch college football either, so.
No, I don't. There's too many teams.
That's how you remember people. It's like, oh, I remember seeing you here, and then you made it to the league, and you did nothing.
I guess we can move on to the Astros. Not much has happened still. That seems like stuff's ramping up again.
Oh, something happened. Yuli unfollowed the Astros and followed the Miami Marlins. On Instagram.
The
Everybody's losing their mind over it.
Yeah, people are losing their mind. And my favorite comment was, why are you people upset when you got an upgrade?
Yeah, exactly. That's what Golden State Warriors did. Is they every couple years they just substitute these players. I get the last bit of toothpaste out this motherfucker. Yep.
I love you, bro. Good luck. Thank you for your time. We upgraded to Abreu, who was ranked what? Number 4 at first base this year. We've had a player in everything ranked so far on MLB. You've had Ryan Presley at number 6, Yordan Alvarez at number 1, and Michael Brantley at number 8 in left field.
Bullshit.
Yeah, Chas McCormick at number 10 for center field. Kyle Tucker ranked number 4 at right field, and then of course like Abreu at first base at number 4.
I just hope we score like 10 runs a game. I really do. That's murderous fucking row.
Death row. Yeah, no, it's for sure. Like the funniest thing was when the rank came out and they put Jose Abreu Astros ranked number 4, and people on Twitter were like, "Holy shit, I forgot the Astros got him." And I was like, yeah.
People are like, "There's been so much going on. I forgot that we got Abreu."
I do have beef with the Astros for not giving fucking Tucker what he asked for. He's like, you went to arbitration and he only asked for $7 million. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
Everybody was losing their mind and saying, just call Mattress Mac. He'll pay him the rest of the money.
Christian Javier went. He only asked for $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude threw 2 fucking no hitters. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest gripe is you still don't have a GM, and we're seeing that. The funny thing is, everybody was at first, Astros can do no wrong, but as we can clearly see, having no GM, your arbitration deals. I mean,
but also like their defense kind of makes sense. They're like, we can't be the team that fucking gives in every time.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where I do want to argue is Kyle Tucker. I love him. We agree and feel that he's going to have a monster season this year.
I think he's going to be an MVP within the next 2 seasons.
We look at what he's done previously. He didn't really catch fire until the later end of the season into the playoffs and World Series when it, of course, mattered.
He started off super bad. Then he got on fire, and then he hit a slump again. Then he got on fire again. So guess what? Let me tell you what I remember. That motherfucker hit 2 home runs in 2 innings in the World Series.
And I get it, but it's not my money. I get it, but it's so I can see where they would have an argument of, let me see what you can do longer. And I said, so I can give them that argument. Now, do I feel you should get paid 100%? Because, I mean, I feel this guy's going to be special and you need to lock him the hell down. Christian Javier, we believe that he's going to be arguably probably the second to first best one by Framber Valdez. And I mean, I get why we've said it's going to probably take him a little while to get into that groove of the season and all that. But I mean, like we've said, he that's the Yankee destroyer, Yankee killer. Like,
I just feel like those are like two of the most important players on the team, and they should not have to ask for crumbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did y'all agree with Ben Verlander's choice of the top 4 teams and pitchers? Because
I did, but didn't.
He put the Mets at first, which kind of seemed pretty fucking biased to me because his brother pitches for them now. And then he put us at number 4.
I mean, you do have Verlander and Scherzer on the same team.
Yeah, I know, but it's still pretty fucking biased. At least put him number 2 just because your brother's on there. Make it look like you're not trying to be biased.
I mean, he's been biased even when they were with us, though.
So, yeah, I know.
But I can respect the Mets.
Because they spent. Well, see, here's the thing. No, is this the same thing that Dodgers and the Yankees do? We hate them for it.
I wasn't gonna say because they spin. I was gonna say because you have 2 Hall of Fame pitchers and all that stuff. Now, do I think that they're gonna be number 1 by this end of the season? No, but I could see why you would think it at the beginning of the season. I mean, Yankees. I get what they did, but Montez is out for pretty much the whole season. So now you just got somebody else. The Rangers, for you to even have the audacity to put Jake Odorizzi in a rotation and then tell me that is better with anything that we have is hysterical. Atlanta, okay, maybe we can argue there, but that's what I'm saying. So I can understand but for me being a Homer fan, I'm definitely putting us at 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I can argue either side for either 4. Now, anything after that, I'm not. That one that you saw that one time, Zach, where they said 14, they're smoking.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Like,
shit.
That's dumb.
My argument with it is Zach's argument from the very beginning after we won the World Series. I'm the champion. I'm just going to say I'm the best.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
what being a champion is, right?
Exactly.
I mean, they put us as number 1 team as a whole, but they said our rotation. I mean, we've seen it last year. Correa gone, this and that. I mean, Hunter Brown got ranked, I believe, in the top 10 of up-and-coming players.
I do want to see what he does this year.
Yeah, I think he's going to be tight.
I said, I think it's going to be good. I like it. I'm happy for it.
They ain't doing shit. I wonder what they do in their offseason.
They've been partying. I know Altuve was over there partying, drinking, enjoying himself. I guess some of them were, spend time with your kids and wife because you're going to be playing 160-something damn games.
Yeah. Bregman just be bringing his kid to the fucking stadium every day.
Why not?
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I was just saying that's what he'd be doing.
Oh, man. Well,
don't say it. I know what you're going to say. I don't want to talk about this.
I mean, the Astros.
No, I'm talking about. I thought you were about to say
I know where I was going with it, but
I'm in my feelings about them right now.
The Astros, hopefully they figure out arbitration with Tucker and Javier, because those are true crucials. I mean, luckily we figured out Presley, or not Presley, Stanek, Framber, and Urquidy, but
I still think we're the best team in baseball. We're gonna win another one.
Facts.
And that's a fact, Jack.
Since we're on the high, let's go down to the low. The depressing, probably not even probably the worst team in basketball right now.
We lost 12 games in a row.
Yeah.
Longest losing streak in the NBA this season. Lost to arguably the other worst team in basketball. And we've talked about it. It's upsetting and hard to watch because they do really good. And then you see
fly too close to the sun.
Well, you see them falter in the fourth, and now it's even worse that they start to play terrible in the third and fourth, and so it's just even worse. I think Eric Gordon dropped the worst catch I've ever seen in my life in basketball.
Dude, they're doing their very best to showcase him to people to trade, and he's fucking terrible.
He's making himself look terrible for it.
It's like trying to sell a car when the people show up, that bitch won't start. That's what he's got going on right now.
It's terrible.
I've seen that happen. My friend tried to buy a motorcycle and it wouldn't start when he got there, and he still bought it.
Well, somebody come buy this one.
Somebody's gonna buy that motorcycle with no engine for sure. Tires are good.
It was done.
Bro, it's like you don't even they're not playing basketball. I don't know what they're like, playing 21 or some shit. I don't know what's going on.
Or
playing knockout. They're playing knockout. I tipped it. You lose your points.
You know what made me mad is when you told me about the John Wall shit the other day. And so I went to see what he said. And you know what made me even more mad? A lot of what he said was true.
It was. But I wanted to talk to you on this because I don't really care what John Wall says on it because everybody's doing it.
What? Tanking?
Yeah.
No, I don't care about that. But because he sold out the GM and he stuck up for the coach. He's like, no, the coach said I should play. GM said sit me. All right, cool. That's Stone's fault. Then you got to think about it. It's like, why would Stone do that? That makes any sense.
You're injury prone as fuck. You haven't.
Well, I get that, but you didn't do anything to trade him. So
I mean, he kept trying to trade him, but the asking price was too damn high with that terrible contract that Washington gave him.
But the question is like, is that a Stone decision, or is that like because Tillman gave the team to his son to play with? Is that his decision?
I mean, I think it's a Stone decision. I'm not gonna, if I know what John Wall can do out there on the court, I'm not trying to win any games. I'm trying to get a first round pick.
Oh well, yeah. We weren't doing that. Not for that amount of money.
Nah,
I don't know, bro. Some of that shit was true.
I mean, I get it. Like the way you run a team, it looks bad. It looks bad as hell. I mean, we saw it with Philly. I mean, San Antonio basically did it for Duncan. Everybody's doing it right now for freaking Victor. They even talk about it on TV right now. Oh man, the tanking teams are here for Victor and Scoot.
Well, the problem is we're not tanking.
No, we're not. We're just very bad at it.
But he's right. He's like, bro, there's no accountability in that building. Like basically the inmates run the asylum.
Yeah,
it can't be that way.
Like you hear players coming out. The thing with the Rockets, and it's very hard and it's very annoying because you hear the praise for Sengun. You hear countless times players talking about Sengun. He showcased himself against the Lakers and all that stuff. They couldn't stop him. You hear the praise for Jalen Green, that when he finally is not doing terrible shot selections and all that stuff, and he's doing good quality shots and on fire, he goes on those runs, you see the stardom of it. And then you get players that you don't know. I mean, Garrison Matthews, cool, bro. I mean, you're fun to watch sometimes. But
did you watch the game yesterday? Did you actually watch? Yes. Josh Christopher came in and started to hoop.
Exactly my point. No.
And then he immediately took Josh Christopher out and put Garrison Matthews' dumbass in there.
And so I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like, look.
That's why I think they're trying to showcase these players. I got to show what I have.
Yeah. And I mean, we know that first domino in NBA falls, and there it goes. Like, there's been a lot of, I mean, February's coming, and that's when trade deadline comes. And there's been a lot more revved up 3-way team, 4-way team trades of Eric Gordon going to this team, Jay Crawford going to this other team, and the Rockets taking in. At this point, though, I don't know if I want more picks. I don't know if I want more young talent, or if I want at least a veteran out there on the damn court, like Austin Rivers said. You need somebody out there that can show them that.
Teach them how to hoop.
And sadly as it is, I mean, Kevin Porter Jr. going down has kind of shown me that, bro, you're expendable on this team.
He's the problem. What are you talking about?
Well,
Sengun's numbers went up since that fool went away.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, you have now, I feel, after trade deadline, I mean, at this point, just go and try your best to get first pick. I don't care what they'll do. First or second, that's what I'm going for. I mean,
if I have to watch this shit, then you better get first. That's all I can. Don't do what the Texans did. I'll be fucking mad.
It's not like the Texans because you have lottery picks. So it's basically whoever, let's be honest, whoever. They don't even do.
I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck how the lottery play. I know we only got the 14% bullshit with the top 3.
Yeah.
But We suck so fucking bad. We better get the first fucking pick. That's all I can say.
You want the first pick in every sport, huh?
Yeah. If you suck this fucking bad, you
look.
should.
We haven't got the first pick in the Jalen Green thing. We got second. Then we got freaking third last year. Give us freaking first. Give us Victor, and then we're good. We don't have to do no more. Everybody else can
at that point, Jalen, Jabari, Sengun, and fucking Lurch, Victor, stay. Everybody else, I will trade you. I will upgrade every other position on the team. All 11 of you motherfuckers. Everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just been a lot, like, there's a lot of questions with Silas. Why is KJ not getting started?
The season out and get a real coach.
Huh?
You just got to get a real coach, but somebody that's going to stick up for the team and coach the team.
Yeah.
I got a name out there that I want. I've been thinking about this all day.
Michael Jordan.
Nope. He's the worst owner in basketball. Even more so than the racist ones. I want Mark Jackson.
He did say he's available and his phone's ready.
Because think about what he did for Golden State. He put them on the path to where they ended up going. Like, that's what we need. Like, an OG that's going to say what the fuck need to be said and teach guards how to play basketball.
I like it. You need vets. You need vets. You need presence in that locker room. Somebody that's respected in the NBA. I think he's a perfect candidate. I think he'll teach the youngsters and how to mesh with the veterans, how to actually be in the NBA. And I mean, that's what we see. Like, you see the frustration on the players. You hear it in Sengun and Green and them. And I mean, I understand it's I couldn't imagine having to lose every damn night, pretty much, when you know you're winning almost. And the thing is with me, it's like the only thing that gives me hope is you have young talent that is showing and blossoming. They just now need to take that next step of maturing.
It just pisses me off, bro, because we don't lose because they beat us. We lose because we let them. We turned the ball over like 1,000 times yesterday.
Yeah,
that's how they ran off on us. We're doing that shit.
I mean, I would have rather like that. I mean, it's but when you have Eric Gordon get a blank pass like this to the chest and he literally lets it hit his fingers and flies forward, and they get you just have a bunch of, and that's why I said I understand if they're like, hey, you need a tank and whatever, but I don't even believe it's that. I just think that we don't know what the hell we're doing out there, because
we don't. There was like 3 minutes in a row last night where Tari Eason was trying to run offense. I was like, I can't watch this. This is not good basketball.
Yeah, it's
very fucking disgusting.
It's fucking embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. And then they stay super shit like, maybe James Harden should come back. I was like, oh yeah, that's what the fuck we want. That's not putting gas on this dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There was a rumor going around that the reason why we're keeping Gordon is to bring back James Harden.
You know what? If that did happen, I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch the Rockets anymore. I'm not rooting for anybody else, but I couldn't watch the Rockets anymore.
I don't see. I think that's just, we've said it before. I think that's just Harden being his I want more money from you type of thing, and I'm gonna have options.
That sounds about right.
I don't think you could. I mean, I don't even see where you would want him or need him at. I mean, you already got a young shooting guard in the making.
Do you think you could move Porter to the 2 and Green to the 3 and then get a point guard? Or it just makes it, that would fuck everything up if we draft Victor.
It would, but I mean, it's a good problem to have. I'm sure Mark Jackson could figure that shit out easily.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd put a veteran point guard out there, put Knicks as my backup, put Jalen
fuck
Green.
Knicks. Fuck Knicks.
No, this
motherfucker.
Nick.
Look, this motherfucker.
No, not Knicks. I forgot. I was reading. I was going to talk to about him next. That's why.
Did you see his stat line from the Clippers?
Yes, that's why I was going to talk about him next. But I had Ty in my head after he dropped 53 in the Vipers. But it was him, not Knicks. I want Knicks off the day. They got to trade him. Just drop him. I don't give a shit. Just drop him, man. I don't even want to see
That
him in a damn
motherfucker.
game.
If it's one player in any sport in this city that could work my nerves, it's that guy.
All right, Knicks or Kirksey?
Knicks, he fucking sucks, bro. Like, I'm getting strong Christian Wood vibes off of this dude, for
bro.
real.
My favorite, my
Nick knows what I'm saying.
Strong.
Like,
I know.
I fucking
Strong
hate something. If I
Christian
fucking, it's not like football where you got 53. It's like you're only playing like 8 people a night, 9 people, and if one of them fucking sucks that bad, you got problems. And he fucking sucks that bad.
Yeah, no, he's.
God, how do you play 36 minutes and score 1 point?
He scored 1 more point than all of us, and he didn't play. Like, there was a game he literally had the same stat line as all 3 of us, and he played like 20-something minutes.
Pathetic, bro.
Like, bro, you were literally just running around the court back and forth, getting exercise. Like, that's all you're doing. There ain't no benefit.
I be trying to find reasons to stick up for Silas, and then shit like that happens.
That's what I said. I feel like this year, as a Rockets fan, we've already suffered through the Texans, so you can do it again. It's as sucky as it is. I mean, if you want to go to Toyota Center, it's a cool place to drink, eat. Sometimes you can get in for like $20 probably, but probably cheaper than that, like $5. But if you want to see Şengün put on a show, you want to see Jalen Green put on a show. Jabari seems hurt right now with the high ankle sprain, so we'll see what happens with that. But you can watch them right now. They're fun to watch. Now, by the 4th, if you want to leave because they're probably going to lose the game, that's fine. You can do that too. Get home early or something. Now, when you get a real coach, and if you get Scoot or Victor, I mean, Scoot looks like a grown freaking man that's like 30 already and shit. And Victor's actually looks like he's bulking up already on the Giannis freaking diet. So if you get one of these,
they drug testing him right now. He's on that shit.
That's right. Yeah, in France, they're like, do whatever you want, bro. Now, if you get one of those 2, I'm fine. Silas, thank you, bro. Good luck wherever in your future endeavors. I need a veteran coach. I need some veterans because the thing is, after I believe this season, Raphael has a lot of money to play with.
Yeah,
after the Eric Gordon.
That's what I'm saying. Like on draft night, if you get Victor, then you got some shit you could trade.
Yeah, a lot of people become expendable.
Even Jabari and Şengün.
If you get Victor, and that's the argument that people have been doing, and I know we'll do a video on it someday. Is the Jabari Şengün thing that everybody's arguing right now? And I feel like it's, to me, and this is what I want to say, and somebody may steal this, and I don't really give a shit because I'm still going to talk about it. I feel like the Rockets right now are Andy in Toy Story, and Jabari is Woody, and Şengün right now is Buzz Lightyear, and everybody.
It makes sense that makes 100% sense if you think about it like this. It's like it's not that their play styles don't match; it's that they play in the same space. So you're always in each other's way, and when you're both fucking that big, then you're in everybody's way.
Yeah, because you'll see like Şengün do good, and this is the thing I never give him credit. What's his name that does the freaking? I don't even remember his name. That does the announcing with
Ackerman.
No, not Ackerman. I love Ackerman, but
you're talking about Ryan Hollins?
Yeah, Ryan Hollins. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, but whatever. He did bring up a thing. He goes, I get it, guys. We are very excited for what Şengün does for this team. But in a game like we saw with Hornet, I needed you to play defense.
Yes.
I needed you out there to play defense, and you gave me nothing on that end.
There was some games where that shit is fucking contagious because then Jalen does it, and then this person does it. And it all comes from Jabari and Şengün always arguing about something on defense.
Yeah. It's like, you're not playing, but I scored a layup. And then don't even get me started with free throws. I'm going to end up giving myself a hemorrhage or something. Cause
oh, shit.
These dudes on free throws, man, they'll be close down by 2, and then they miss 5 free throws in a row.
I just hate the fact that we fucking turn the ball over nonstop, and we're the worst transition defense fucking team in the league. So that don't work out very well.
Yeah. Well, Houston fans, it's depressing. Texans, let's hope we figure something out. Rockets, let's hope we figure something out. You got U of H basketball at least. They're doing good.
Word. They
Des
fucked
Bryant
someone
said
up.
this is the best team in college that he's seen. I guess in all news, before we go, Mattress Mac bet $2 million on the Cowboys to win.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was stupid.
He bet $2 million on the Cowboys against the Niners. Okay.
Yeah. I bet you he bet $5 million on the Niners though.
Nah, he hedged it, but it probably would be like something like 500,000 or something.
And everybody, I had to break people's heart because everybody's like, "Oh, dude, Mattress Mac has been right so far," and I was like, "Y'all must have not seen his TCU bid."
For real,
that thing was terrible.
He fucking lost whenever he bet that the fucking Peyton Manning and the fucking Broncos weren't gonna win that one year.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
He did a coin flip and lost. Everybody got free mattresses.
Good. You know what? Cowboy fans go, yeah, they're gonna win. Go and buy a bunch of furniture from Gallery Furniture. Because if they win, you win, and you believe in your team that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid,
fucking idiot.
Well, guys, you made it to this point. Make sure you like.
As depressed as we are.
Yeah, we're gonna be here miserably with you every week.
No. I'm about to hit y'all with that draft shit. We're gonna at least talk draft for the.
No, there's bright spots for sure, and I think for sure, like we'll be making content on all three teams because now is that time where it starts to ramp up a bit, spring training and all that stuff. So we'll be doing a lot more content for Astros, Rockets, Texans. I know Caleb's gonna be doing some XFL stuff. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll figure out what soccer is and do a Dynamo thing or something. But until then, man, make sure you check out the videos below, and we out, man.
Make sure you watch the video all the way through.
Please.